Hello, party people. We missed you guys last week. It is our live coming at ya. Let me get Ben on. Okay, what's going on? Gotta love the internet here at the office. We had our Ranch Brokerage Network Vision Breakfast this morning, which was amazing. And let's see where Ben's at. Well, I sent the invite, so hopefully. Okay, well, I sent him the invite. Anyways, we got these mugs. Aren't they so cute? Let me give you a little haul. And it says, Unlocking Potential, Inspiring Growth, Transforming Lives. The Vision Breakfast is where Pam and Dennis set the vision for 2026, and then they set that forever. I like your beanie. That's so cool. Looks good, sir. I can't hear it. You haven't said a word.
I'm here. I can hear you.
Okay, perfect. And then we got these little books that have, I think I just messed it up. It's our little who we are and stuff. It's so cool.
Love that.
This, like, our intentions, our 10-year vision. I just love being part of a company that has lays out a big enough world that we can all grow into, where we are stakeholders in the company. So I wanted us to hop on. We were not on last week, and just share a little bit about what's been going on. So Ben went to the Super Bowl, which is so exciting with his dad. Share a little bit, babe. How was it?
Dream come true. It was amazing. We just from start to finish, we got there Sunday morning, and it was just insanity and crazy. And I mean, ended up Too Short. If you guys know the rapper, Too Short was in my chair. I had to kick him out. Got a picture with him. I think I posted it, or I know my son may have posted it, but it was just unreal. I thought the game was amazing. I've heard people say that it wasn't very good or wasn't exciting. If you're a true Seattle Seahawks fan, you know that on defense we yell as loud as we can. So, every play is amazing. That was an amazing Super Bowl. So it's unreal. I still can't even believe that we went and we're world champs. So
Yes. So, and you got to do that with your dad, which was so
yes,
exciting. So let's talk about the real estate and mortgage industry.
yes.
Same stuff, you guys. There's still a lot of opportunity out there. We're seeing price reductions, we're seeing price increases, people coming out of credit and getting into great houses and great opportunities. I have a client closing this week that is doing a hard money bridge loan over so that they can move into their home because the seller wasn't looking at a contingent offer. And then we get to go sell their house. So they told me yesterday at the final walkthrough that there's no way that they could have sold and bought at the same time and had to move within 3 days because they have volleyball tournaments and life things and want to get the house professionally cleaned. It's just so the ease of being able to look at their options and the programs. And this is an exclusive program that Ben has through his partnerships that was a hard money situation because we couldn't just do a normal bridge loan. So there is a convenience fee in these things that to them it was exactly what they needed. And it's just nice to know that we're able to provide those options for clients. So if you're thinking about selling and buying, you might be able to buy before you sell and take that time and make sure your home is show ready to get it on the market and get it done. So
Yeah, that's the main point I want to point out is that we do have some programs and products. If you were turned down on a bridge loan in the past, give us a call because, if as long as you have equity and it makes sense, we have some outside options, some creative financing that is amazing, and it's not as expensive as some of the convenience fees that are out there. It's actually a really, really, really awesome thing that's being done.
yeah, I love it. And having the trust to know that we're going to work through with realistic expectations on the other end too.
Yes.
So I love it, especially when you got families and kids and dogs and everything else. And, it's just there's a lot more prep that has to go into getting these homes on the market and the price that they deserve and all that other stuff. So hi, Annie. Anyways, we have home buyer classes coming up. Not just first time home buyer, but general home buyer. We have home seller classes coming up, what to do to get prepared for in this market. We'll talk about different loan programs that we're talking about now. There's just a lot of options. So, like Ben says, we just need to turn on the light, look at your financial portfolio, and see what we can do to help you and what those next steps are, because there's going to be some stair steps and options and things we've got to work through. So,
And if you don't know what the next steps are, or you don't even know they are next steps, you own a house and you're like, what now? What do we do? You have equity, maybe you have some debt, maybe you don't. We do a mortgage review that you should definitely reach out to us so that we can help you create more wealth in real estate. Owning the home and buying a home as a first time home buyer just gets your foot in the door, but knowing exactly who you can partner with, CPAs, financial planners, there's so many great resources out there, and they're only a phone call away to start that journey and understanding that education. So reach out to us today on that.
yep. And if there's any kind of extra class that you want, let us know. We're going to do a will, estate, trust, all that kind of
Yes.
classes in different ways. But let's use your money for you. I think people are scared of anything that's happening. So they want to just stack cash and that security and all that other stuff, but it's not actually building wealth. And the security that you think that you're building is actually hindering you from that next opportunity of your legacy with your family, or maybe it's now you can take an extra vacation you didn't before, because we are able to help you stack some of that, and create your whatever's on your vision board. So.
Or go to the Super Bowl in 2027 in
That too.
SoFi.
That too.
Let's
That
go.
too. He's addicted to going to the Super Bowls now. So.
Only when the Hawks go. Only when the Hawks.
Yes. So that hopefully that'll be us next. The parade is
Yes.
tomorrow. If anyone's going, I have to work. I get to work,
Yeah,
so
I
it will
get to
not
work
be me.
also.
Yeah. The last time we went with my dad, and he got us box seats in the T-Mobile
So nice.
lounge.
Yes.
What
It
was
was
it?
amazing.
Yeah, yeah. So we got to see it. It was so cool. And but I'm really excited for everyone else that gets to go experience that now. And funny story, I met Ben's family for the first time. Super Bowl, what was it, 2005,
Yeah,
2004?
against the Steelers. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So that was quite the experience of meeting all his family, but been together a long time, so we've been able to get through a lot of Seahawks games and quite a few Super Bowls. But yes, that was the very first time that I got
That's the only Hawks unfinished business is
that. Yeah,
um
yeah.
is the Steelers. So hopefully
Yeah.
we'll get our lick back on that soon too.
Yep, that was exciting times. So, what I will tell you guys, it's sunshine. Ben brought me back the sunshine
Yes.
from California. He knows that I love that more than anything besides my family. And I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Be grateful. We went over Unyielding Hope. Terry Gorno, Pam's brother, came and talked about his story and what his mission is, and just 8 steps to stay positive in this, what we're going through, because everyone's going through something. Some talk about it, some don't. And so being able to maintain positivity throughout all of this is important. And so I will be doing a little video series on the 8 different steps that he shared with us. So stay tuned for that and pay attention to when our next classes are. I'll have Janelle drop them down in the chat later. And yeah, so I hope you guys have a fantastic day.
Yes. Go Hawks.
Go Hawks.